one more session. Today is Thursday the 27th of August, 6:30 p.m. and we start with our usual class. So it's going to be the usual 10-15 minutes warm up with a few stretches, a few exercises, and then a few techniques, a few combinations, and a bit of a workout. Follow me, please. I'm setting my heart monitor so I can see what's going on inside here while I'm exercising. I'm always curious to measure and monitor what I do. So here I am. Right, so we always start with a bit of a running, which helps to get the blood moving around a bit faster in the body. It shakes us a bit, so also the lymphatic system gets shaken, because while the blood goes around, the lymphatic system is static. So a bit of a shake is useful to feel better. Not really, I mean, they say it's good, but I don't know exactly why it's good. They say that jumping around a bit every so often is good. So with this, we do get a bit of jumping. So back and forth, open and close. Now open and crossing the legs, alternating every time. And single jump. Okay, now keep running, rolling backwards the shoulders and forward. Arms backward. Forward. Open and close. Little jumps, little punches. Just jump forward, jump backward. Now, just keeping on the toes, on the balls of the feet, just to be very mobile. You know, when you're sparring, when you're fighting in a kickboxing context, you should never be like moving like elephants, yeah? You should be fast, jumpy, ready to change direction, ready to move, sprint forward, sprint backward, avoid, yeah? Good, so that's it really, not much more than this. This is what I do in a typical lesson, a little very quick jumping around warm up. And then this exercise, turn around, to move the hips left and right, and then turn around, and the other direction, and the other direction. So, good, keep the legs straight, this way. And the other side. The other side with the hand up. And the other side with the hand up. And feet in this position, stretch. Remember, the legs have to be straight. You don't bend the knees. Bend the knees. Down again. Bend the knees. down to one leg. Side. And back in the middle. And up and shake. Stretch the legs, nice, in front of us, ideally. Good. Okay, so now we open up the position. From here, this position, bend the front knee, lower the hip, keep the torso up when you do this, so not this or this, but up, so that all of my weight goes into stretching this hip here, and my torso is up, so my back is tense and nice and stretch. So same on the other side. And again, repeat on the right. And then on the left. Good. Now turn the hips this way. Turn your arms, lower. Down toward one leg. The other side. Back in the middle. Now hands in front, this way. Turn one hip and stretch. And the other side. And down. Okay. Now, I'm going to stretch the legs one at a time, so I pull out the front one leg and I stretch. I go and grab the foot, lower myself down. Here is very good for these muscles here. Which are the muscles that you need when you do an axe kick or front kick very high. These are the muscles that get stretched. So if they are nice and relaxed and long, they are more likely. They are more likely to allow you to kick high. If you're tensed, the muscles are narrow and tense, they don't release so much, so the aperture of your legs will be lower. So here we are, full split, side split. So we sit, try to make sure your buttocks are touching firmly on the floor, and relax. Lean forward, nice and relaxed. one leg. The other leg. Excellent. And now leaning back, forward in between the legs again, and relax. Good. Now shake the legs. Good. Okay, so let's do some press-ups, which we can do a few. 20. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Very good. Now we do some abdominals. This way. We'll do this way. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Good. Now, one more stretch this way. Well, one more stretch this way. So this one, I keep my legs here. I hold my knee with the opposite hand, so right and left. I grab the left foot with my left hand and I lift the heel off the ground, which is an overstretch of the knee, yeah, and of the Achilles tendon. And then we change leg and we do the same on the other side. Good. And now we open up again and do this again. Down in the middle, relax. And then down toward one leg, grab the foot with both hands, stretch. And same on the other side. And open up a bit more. Last stretch. Excellent. So, great. Now I'm going to do some couple of dynamic stretches just to get things really moving. Change leg. and then change backward. The other side. Great. Great. Okay, so now we can start the training. Yeah? So let's get a few techniques just to do the standard warm-up. I do simple techniques fairly slowly. Techniques, combinations that move most of my muscles so it gets everything in motion. Yeah? So, simple technique to get started. Round kick front leg, jab cross, round kick front leg. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now we change leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Please notice here the basics. I start with a cut stance, close guard. I do the first kick, I land in front stance with a proper guard. I do the jab and the cross, then I bring back the guard and do the last round kick. Nice and tight, yeah? Okay, now we do another one, which is similar, just finishes in a different way. So this time, round kick with the front leg, bang. This time, cross hook, round kick with the rear leg. These are two very, very classics that work very well all the time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we change leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. So this is what I call the warm-up, let's say. And now we can start doing some more techniques. Right, so simple exercise to do is if you see boxers fighting, boxers are like this, always moving, head in an erratic way. Not erratic, but random. There's not a fixed pendulum back and forth, because otherwise you can get the rhythm and hit them. So you move the body, head always away, forward, side to side, so that is a difficult target. So a simple training to do that could be done a few minutes at a time is kind of a shadow boxing. Is being in this position and you're punching, punch and slip, left or right, punch and go backward. You know, little punches, but the key point is you're punching and go back. So this is a very excellent exercise, which in training, when we are doing real training, we do one opponent against the wall, with literally with the back foot against the wall that cannot move, and the other one in front that also shouldn't move the feet, and then they have to work on punching each other, but they don't have the movement advantage. So it's a good exercise. So I'll do maybe maybe a minute or so each side. So I'm going to do the left first. Important, keep your shoulders up when you do this, and then rolling. Good, and now we can do the other one, the other side. So, right, excellent. So, this is it. Right. Okay, so let's do some combinations, typical combinations that require a finishing kick with the rear leg now. Okay, so let's start with, say, jab cross hook, which is a very nice combination, and you can do anything. You can do jab cross, you can do jab cross hook, you can do jab cross, cross hook, you can do jab cross hook cross, you can do jab cross hook hook, any of these combinations work. So what I'm going to do is do any combination of punches followed by a round kick with the rear leg, which is the nasty technique, finishing technique, yeah? So, sometimes even just a jab round kick is a fantastic technique to use. Yeah? Good, now we change leg, right in front. Obviously, I'm doing this training in front of the camera, so I'm always facing you. When you're sparring, you would be moving around, you know, following or imposing your strategy onto the opponent. So if the opponent moves a lot, you might be following and trying to adapt to it. If you are moving a lot, you might be imposing your strategy to them. So you have to choose which strategy, if it's a defensive strategy or an offensive strategy. Okay, so now I'm going to use the same random combination of punches. Yeah, simple punches, very fast. Well, I'm not doing it very fast, but the idea would be to surprise the opponent with some fast punches. Now I'm going to finish with a front kick. So the idea here is I'm punching you and then boom, push your way. This is usually good to gain a few seconds and breathe. Yeah. So let's do that. Excellent. Now we go right, same thing. So, good. So that is yet another way of training. Okay, now we can do something a bit more complicated. So, complication. Let's go. We're gonna start with the cat stance and doing axe kick, internal crescent with the leg side kick. So from here, maybe I'll do a little jab to open it up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? Alright, let's do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now change leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure your legs are straight when you do the first 2 kicks. 7, 8, 9. Okay. Excellent. It's very hot despite the temperatures dropped dramatically and it's raining today. It's not very pleasant, it's really damp. Okay, so this combination is actually a beautiful opening for a lot of ending techniques. So the side kick is the most obvious. This combination is for me is the basic I teach even to beginners, because in 3 techniques it explores 3 different stances. So the cat stance, axe kick, the internal crescent from front stance, and then land side and a kick sideways. So that is nice. But we can finish in a number of different ways. So forward, I can use the side kick, I can use the hook kick, I can use the round kick. If I spin after the internal crescent, then I can use external axe, external crescent, or spinning back side kick, or spinning back hook. So as I haven't done hooks for a few sessions now, I believe, definitely I haven't trained much in the last few weeks, I missed 1 or 2 sessions of the week. So Let's do the one with the spinning back hook, which is also the most spectacular, if you like. Okay, so from here it's gonna be this: 1, spin, boom, yeah, a bit faster, 2, this end, 3, now we're getting there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we do the other side. So right in front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. The key point here, one important note to be made about this technique is the landing. So it's easy to do the first two, most people can do, and if your opponent moves back, we are in safe hands. The point is, let's do this again. So I'm here, 1, 2, 3. From here I spin, 4. It's very easy to fall like this, and that is the beginning of your end. Because if somebody's got 2 punches there ready for your face, or a round kick with a rear leg ready for your face, it's a very bad ending. So it's very important. Let's do it again. 1, yeah, 2, 3, bang, and be here in your guard, ready to submit, to deliver more punches, rather than just land and wait for nothing to happen, because always something can happen. Okay, so let's do, let's say 2 more combinations for today, and then we finish as usual 7:10, which is about 40 minutes training, which is a very short lesson compared to what we do normally. I'll make an announcement later as of next week. Okay, so now we've done the spinning, we've done this. Let's work now on some defensive stuff. So I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to go jab, cross, deflective kick, deflective block, axe kick. Yeah, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. And now I'm going to do the other one. Well, the other one, there are many others, but let's say I'm gonna do the jab cross, open hand block, spinning backside kick, which is another classic which works very well on a counter attack of round kick. So the previous technique was assuming a kick with a front kick ideally, so I go 1, 2, deflect, so the kick goes there, and then punish the opponent with the axe kick. This one I assume that on the jab cross, imagine I'm here, so I go jab cross, the opponent replies to a round kick, so the opponent gets the jab cross, boom boom, kicks. So as I receive this kick, I open, boom, and deliver the side kick with the other side. Yeah, so let's try. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Good. Oh, good. So I think I'm gonna start shutting down, cooling down. Don't forget the cool down. I don't do it on camera. I do it later. Little stretches, just to get the legs back in place. Little rotation of the hips. And little rotation of the hips and the back. That's it really. Okay. So, I'm gonna say goodbye to you all. As usual, on Sunday we are training outside, if the weather allows it. The last couple of Sundays it was good until 4:30 and then we cancelled. The lesson is at 5 and it started raining both times at 4:30. So if you are around in Cambridge and if you're willing to train on Sunday, as long as it's not wet or it's not raining, we will train at the Easton Road Recreation Park. If not, I will do an online lesson from here. I will do an online lesson in both cases, but I much prefer to do it from the park when it's nice and airy rather than in a closed room. So join us on Sunday at 5 PM, and as of next week on Tuesday we are back at Cassie Carriage on a restricted schedule, just 1 hour Tuesday and Thursday. We don't do Sunday lessons yet at Cassie Carriage, and it's going to be just 1 hour from 7 PM. So if you are around on Tuesday, please come to Cassie Carriage. If you are an existing member of CARISMA, now is where we start training again. Please join us and enjoy. Thank you very much and good night.